I forgot to film an intro for the last video. Crickets. With that said, welcome back to my channel. Oh god, I said that again. Sorry. And if it's your first time here, my name is Stephen T. I am a makeup artist here in New York. And on this channel, you're going to see all manner of makeup. You name it, it will be here. Simple as that. In tonight's video, we're just going to have some fun, play with some of my favorite items from one of my favorite brands, Juvia's Place. We have concealers, we have foundation sticks, we have the Warrior 2 eyeshadow palette, which is just all over. Yeah. Hi. Their I Am Magic setting powder, which I absolutely love. It feels amazing. It's great for baking. It's great for just pressing and swiping away. Just get her. She's cute. All right, guys. So as I said in the intro, this is going to be pretty much me having fun. You know, we're not necessarily doing a hardcore review because I do not have the full line of this brand's products, but I do have some key favorites. I have a ton of Juvia's Place palettes. I'm not going to lie to you. I do have a lot, but I will say the Warrior 2 is honestly my favorite. It is definitely my vibe and aesthetic. I mean, come on. We've got some neutrals. It's dark. This is everything. Whether you want to do a crazy blown out eye or if you are of a deeper complexion, this is a phenomenal blush shade for you. Just FYI. So basically, we're just going to have some fun. My foundation is already on since that was not a Juvia's Place product. Sorry. But I do have the foundation sticks, which I will use to contour. I'm going to conceal, and then we're going to jump right into eyes. Keep on watching. Jumping right in, we are going to go underneath my eyes, my T-zone, my nose with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer. My personal shade is 17. I do have 18, which sometimes does help with dark spots, or if I did really not sleep, it does help for that. But 17 is great for highlighting. I even use it to carve out my brows. So we're going to get right to it. A little bit here, a little bit there, and we're going to buff that out. As always, you already know, you're not going to see no geometry here. Just a couple little dots. One more there. As you can see, this is still all from one pull of the product. I have not double dipped. And look at that. Everything I need to be highlighted is ready to go. Moving right along to set my highlights and the concealer and also to give us a little barrier for the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic setting powder in the shade Kalahari. Not so much baking, we're really just prepping the battlefield for the eyeshadow, okay? You already know, Moist Beauty Blender, dipping right in, and here we go. Okay, maybe a little baking. Sorry. Off camera, I did prep my eyelids with my tried and true MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Laying Low. You already know how I do when it comes to that. And now we are ready to start with the Warrior 2 palette. I'm gonna go dramatic with this one. You know, my previous two videos had different looks, and we're gonna keep on with a different. We're gonna go a little dark. We're gonna go my aesthetic here with this one, so it's gonna be fun. Now, the first shade I'm gonna go in with as far as a transition kind of moment is the shade Kana. If you can see her right over here. Very muted, which is exactly what I want for that smoky effect. So we're just gonna pick some of that up here. Nice fluffy brush. Let's go. I am going to keep my eye shape much more round this time. I know you're used to seeing me do the whole swoop and wing thing, kind of feline moment, but we're not going to do that this time. I really want more of a round, just wrap around kind of mood. Can you see that? I can see it on my end. Hopefully you guys can see it on yours. So my crease is on and that kind of shade is blended completely out. What do you guys think? Are you seeing the shape that I'm trying to give you here? Either way, we're going to keep on moving. And the next shade I'm going to do is Jamada, which is right here. This was the shade I was suggesting as a blush for anyone of a deeper complexion. It will be phenomenal. Put it on your eyes, put it on your cheeks. Trust me, try it. I know it may look scary in the pan, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. And right now we're gonna go in, we're gonna be very generous with that, and we're gonna have a whole moment. I am actually packing this on first. Again, I do want some drama, so I want this whole eyelid blending right into the crease moment. We're gonna give you a full reddish kind of eye, so keep on watching. All right, so Jamada is laid down on my left eye. Off camera, I'm gonna even out the right eye, and then we're gonna smoke it out and you'll see how it comes together. As you can see, my other eye is on and I did softly blend everything out, but I'm gonna add some more. We're not being subtle tonight. So I'm just gonna start right here with that same Jamada shade and go right into the crease and really try to define on both ends. I'm really packing it in right here and then in the inner corner. Like, I'm loving how this color is coming out, so I really want it to pop. That's the goal. That's what I was going for. So again, gonna replicate it over here. While I was blending that out and really just trying to soften all that and bring it together, I thought about adding a different color in here as well, just so that we just don't use two colors in the whole palette. And I'm really thinking about Daura over here. It's a bit of a reddish orange, and I'm thinking about using that with a bit of a fluffier brush and just kind of blending and smoking all of that out even further. Let's see what happens. I think I like this. Yeah, that definitely kind of brought it all together without changing the red too much, because that's what I didn't want to do. Beautiful. If you've been following along with my channel, I can't stress this enough. You've heard me say it many, many times. Trust the process. There's a lot of apply and blend with any kind of smoky look. With that said, I am going to go back in with that kind of shade just on the ends to really smoke that out even more on the edges. Because again, I did want this more round and more tight to my eye as opposed to my usual sweep out feline-esque kind of moment. So just very little on the edges, because I am not trying to mute that red or that orange tone one bit. And we actually are going to add some more drama, because right now I am really, really liking this shade here. Forgive my pronunciation, Kufuru. I kind of want to have some fun with that just in the outer corners and really just pop that out and give my crease a bit more depth. Like, I'm liking the look, so let's make it a bit more worn. Here we go. Got that Kafuru shade. Let's see how she performs. I'm loving that. I'm hoping it's picking up here for you guys. What I'm seeing in the mirror, I'm very happy with. And I'm not trying to do too much because I do want this shade to stand out. And I think we are going to add even more drama. There is a black shade here. And let's see, what is it called? Walzana. So I'm going to use a very small brush here. I know it's reading very gray on camera, but it's actually more of a black shade on the palette. So I'm going to use a really small brush just to really get up in there and pop that socket right out. Getting some of that Walzana shade here. Just very little right in the very outer corner because I'm also going to use it to smoke out my eyeliner. And this is just placement. Don't worry about the blending of it. Again, like I said, trust the process, especially when doing any kind of dramatic makeup. This isn't going to be a paint by number like in a previous video, but close enough. Trust it, it'll work. So right now we're gonna do something different in my waterline. I know I'm heavy on the black eyeliner, but trust me, I do love colored eyeliner as well. But for this look, I really wanna go with that worn, kind of haunting feel. And I'm gonna use the MAC Cosmetics Studio Chromographic Pencil, in the shade NW25/NC30. And we're gonna put that right in my waterline. Let's go. While I do even enjoy a old school kind of 80s, 90s moment with the white eyeliner, I find the nude looks amazing. And it really works for dramatic looks like this as far as opening up the eye area. I need to stop emoting with my forehead because my lines are showing something fierce. Liner is on, and now I'm gonna start just building that whole smoky moment underneath the eye, starting with the dour shade right here. And we're just going right under that liner. And yes, this is gonna make you look like you have not slept in quite a few days, and that's exactly the look I'm going for. Or if you're like me right now and it's March and spring and your allergies are acting up. All right, we're gonna continue building that shade next, and we're gonna go on with the deep red shade that I'm especially in love with, which is Jamada, right over here. So pick up a little bit, and we're back. The under eyes are nice and even. They are smoked out. I am loving this effect. I'm loving that my eyes look a little bit bigger with that nude eyeliner, and they also look as equally worn out, which is definitely what we were going for, so it is intentional. Gonna use a nice fluffy brush just to dust off that setting powder. All right, so next we are, even though this look does kind of look cool, I'm not mad at it. We are gonna contour. I have my two sticks here. We'll see which one matches me best. I know I'm Latino and I am not one to judge anyone when it comes to pronunciation, but these names are killing me here. The shade that is gonna work for me and we're gonna test it out is called Abidjan. Forgive me if it is mispronounced. Sorry, but either way, this is what it looks like here. I'm gonna use it in my usual spots to contour, a little on the nose, a ton of the dome, and some of my cheekbones. All right, so let's see what happens. I will do a little bit here. All right, so I laid down the contour stick, and using one of my favorite brushes by Smith Cosmetics, we're gonna buff and blend. All right, so as you guys can see, this is very warm. It's very pronounced. It happens. Listen, we're testing a complexion product. It did look great in the component, and I did like the way it applied to my skin. It does feel very, very nice. But again, it is reading very warm. It ain't summer for me yet, so we're just going to try to soften it a little bit. I'm going to use a bit of my eraser kind of technique with a fluffy brush, bring it down a couple of notches, and then I may just go in with my natural contour that I use from the Kimchi Beauty and see if that helps. If not, it's all good. I do like the product overall. So let's go. Okay, so everything definitely did kind of soften down a little bit. I'm still very much on the warmer side, which is okay. It's not a big deal. Obviously, in like a month or two, this will be the most natural on me, really. Like, I tan very fast. I was on my porch for 2 days, and my Morphe foundation that was dark for me, mind you, just 2 weeks ago, is now light. So yeah, not a bad thing. I am going to cool it down a little bit with my Kimchi Beauty contour. I already did my nose off camera because you see me do my nose one time too many. So we're just gonna soften that up a little bit more, kind of cool it down. I mean, if I look really sculpted, it is what it is. I still look like me. I'm not trying to paint a whole different complexion. Yes, that was shade. We don't do that here. Okay, so not gonna warm up my face any further. We're leaving it as is. I am happy with it. I think it looks good. It looks good with the look. And we're going to move on to highlighting. I will do that off camera because it's not a Juvia's Place product. As you can see, I am highlighted. I threw on some lip gloss on top of my foundation. And I'm going to use an item that I have not used in so long. It is one of my favorites for just a quick little lash moment. And that is the MAC Cosmetics Extended Play Giga Black Mascara. It is amazing. I've said as many times, I love a thinner, more tapered mascara wand. I'm not here for a grimace moment. False lashes, not really my vibe. I do have naturally long lashes, and this just brings them out and defines them as I need. So, here we go. Yes, I could not decide what eye to do first. By the way, this formula is waterproof. I have had the worst contact lens experiences wearing this. I've had very bad allergies, and my mascara has never, ever budged. So there you go. Get into her. But this video is about Juvia's place, not Max, so there's that too. Lashes are done. The look is almost complete. I do want to celebrate the vibe of the Warrior 2 palette. As you can see, there's a lot of tribal makeup here. First of all, there is no appropriating here. I am Latino. I am of Taino descent. There are many tribes within that with spiritual practices when it comes to makeup and markings, tattoos, brandings, you name it, it's there. Google it. So I am going to use my MAC Studio Fix 24-hour concealer and do my classic line for you guys just to really tie in the vibe of the palette. Got my favorite brush. I wish the number was still on here because I totally forgot what it was, but it is what it is. Here we go. And there you have it. Last but certainly not least, we're going in with the Maven Beauty Rosewater Setting Spray. You guys saw me debut and have a funny blooper with this during the March BoxyCharm review video. And fun fact, Fashion Nova owns them. So get into her. They actually have a full line of makeup. I may be checking that out soon. But here we go. You better spray. Smells like botanica. So that just pretty much wraps up my video using some of my favorite items by one of my favorite brands, which is Juvia's Place. You saw the Warrior 2 palette, you saw the setting spray, you saw concealer and foundation stick, which I use as a contour. There are definitely a plethora of products. They have highlighters, they have blush palettes, they have liquid foundation. You name it, they definitely do have it. I will be trying more products with them over time. But, you know, hey, we're in a pandemic on a budget. Let's be real. Either way, these are products that I definitely do love and have fun using. I've worn them for hours. I have about 3 or 4 more other palettes. I've even gifted some of their palettes to friends, clients, etc., etc. So yeah, this was just having fun with a brand that I do love and I enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, watching me play with makeup, see a very different kind of look, a little dramatic, a little gothy, you know, but that's me. So there you go. I'm not like the rest. No shade. Either way, again, I hope you guys have fun. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave some feedback, whatever. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And above all, share, 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 share. And if you've been here before, you know the drill by now. Whatever it is you're doing, be good or be good at it. Bye, guys.